Raise it up for the game changers, the influencers, the mavericks, the proud, the rooted and grounded, the reinventors, the revolution. Those that push the limit and move mountains with contagious courage. A world of unlimited entertainment awaits you. Watch what you love, whenever, however, wherever.
Everyone to another special episode of Prime Sports. I am Muftau Nabila Abdullahi. All over the world, we've heard stories about the likes of Tiger Woods. We've heard about the likes of McIlroy. But unfortunately, Ghanaians have not heard a lot about our star players who are also making it big in the industry of golf. Today, we are speaking golf because the Professional Golfers Association of Ghana have got one star man who is doing them so proud, and that gentleman is called Kojo Barnni. Last year he won the Golfies Championship, and earlier this year he again won the Western Tour. Today we have him in the studio and we'll be speaking to him. We've always been criticized about paying more attention to different disciplines and neglecting others, and today we've chosen to talk about golf, and we have in the studio the PGA champion, Mr. Kojo Barnni. Kojo, welcome.
Thank you.
How have you been doing?
Very good, very good.
I want to ask the first question. How did you get into golf in the first place?
I started as a caddy. Yeah, I started as a caddy.
And starting up as a caddy, how did you learn the sport?
If you're a caddy and you caddy for somebody, you learn from that person. And when I started as a caddy, always I was caddying for a professionals. Because always I want to learn something. So I decided to caddy for a professional so that I can learn from them. So that's how I started.
Is it that you had an interest in the golf, or because you were just following them as a caddy, that was how you learned?
No, I was having, that time I was happy when I see golf. I was like, I want to play golf. I want to be like this man. I want to play like this man.
Yes.
Yeah. So that pushed me into golf.
So who was that person you were always looking at?
That time we have a player called Noga. Otis Noga is a Ghanaian, now based in US. Yeah, so Ponyakun and Jeff Doe. Yeah, those players that I was looking up to.
And those players you were always looking up to, how did they inspire you?
No. The time that I was a caddy, they was about to fade out from their professional career. Yeah. So they didn't see me much. Yeah. I didn't see them much. So that's how it happened.
So they were not seeing you that much. But when you taught, did they teach you how to play?
Not them, but I learned from other pros.
So the person you were caddying for didn't teach you how to play, but you learned from others.
Yeah, I learned from that professor. I didn't caddy for Otis Noga, and I didn't learn from Nyako. No, but I was caddying for another professionals that they are compete with. But my view or my interest was like, I want to come like these people because they are good players.
No, there's this perception that golf out there is for the rich man, and you're someone who is in there, someone who is doing it. And in this country, because I have the perception that golf is for a rich man, I might not even bother going in there.
This question is tough to answer, but I'll answer this question. It's not for rich men only. It's for everybody. golf is for everybody. If you say golf is for a rich man, Ghana, yes. Ghana will say yes, it's for somehow it's for a rich man.
Okay.
But somehow
so
it's
you're
for,
rich?
No. Not that side yet.
Okay.
Okay. Let's look at a different position. Do you understand? Golf is not for only a rich people. I wasn't a rich before I started golf. I started golf as a caddy golfer.
Okay.
And I worked hard to get to where I am today. So golf is not a rich people game or something. Everybody can come and play golf.
So I would like you to give me your story prior to you getting into golf. Who were you and who are you now?
I'm a Kojo Barnni then, and now I'm a Kojo Barnni also.
Okay.
Okay. But I started as a caddy.
Okay.
Do you understand? Caddy who don't have anything, like carry bag.
Okay.
Then after the run, you pay me.
Okay.
And I take it home as I would say as my salary or something, my pay.
Okay.
I don't earn any money from anywhere. But time comes that I was matured enough to stand on my own. I decided to join the club and play as a amateur golfer. Okay. So I started as an amateur golfer, and I was doing well. One professional that I mentioned the name before, Ponyako, saw me that, Kojo, you are coming, you are doing good, you can join the professionals. I want to help you out to join the professionals. I said, okay. Anyway, I'm not, I don't believe myself enough, but you are the
professional,
and
you see the title,
you see so if you say so, I'll give you go ahead, move, let's move. And I started from there.
Did you register for free?
No, not free, not free.
How much did it cost you to register?
That time it cost me about 500 cedi. Okay. Yeah, that's 2002. Okay. Yeah, 2002. Yeah, it cost me 500.
You've been playing for like 17 years now.
Of course, yes. Yeah, professional 16 years.
You've been a professional for 16 years?
16 years, yeah.
Yes. So, being a professional for 16 years, how has that impacted your life?
A lot. I can't
tell us some of them.
Travel everywhere in the world. Playing tournament everywhere I want to play. See big people. Won a lot of tournaments out there that people don't know.
It's because we know more about Tiger Woods, but we don't know the champion we have in the country.
Yeah, because you don't follow golf.
It is good you are not telling us that we follow golf. If we were not following golf, we wouldn't bring you here. No. We will soon be putting the videos on there for people to see.
It's not that you want to follow, but before you don't follow golf.
Yeah.
So I play a lot of championship out there, like Abidjan Open, Yamoussoukro Open, Syrian Open, Gabon Open, British Open qualifier, US Open qualifier. I play a lot of tournaments out there.
So these tournaments, have you won some?
Yeah, I won a lot. I won like Yamoussoukro Open. I won it twice. Okay. Yeah, Gabon Open. A lot of.
So it's beginning to get very interesting. We have a champion in this country who has gone across the other countries to win medals for us, and we hardly know anything about that. What does this tell us about you people yourselves? You go and win the championship and come and you put it in your office or in your house. How am I supposed to know?
But always, what I say is that this thing, the government should come in sometimes. You should give us a support when we are going out like that. I think government should see how the Ghana PGA is doing so that they can also come out there for people to know.
So let's narrow the conversation and bring it back to Ghana. I know very soon you'll be traveling to the US for the US Open qualifiers, right? Yeah. But let's bring the conversation down to Ghana. Last year you won the Golfish Championship. This year you went there, and the first 4 days, I understand you lost, or the very first 2 days.
I think first day, second day, and the third day, first 3 days.
You lost. How did you recover?
It's a normal thing. Always it happen. It happen always. Like You can lose first day. That doesn't mean you're out. You can still fight back. When you know how to do it, you can still fight back.
Yes.
Because we have 4 days to finish. And the points limit is not that much. Always, if you're not doing well, try to keep it very close, not that big gap, so that last day you can, if you bounce back, you can catch up.
So what happened? Is that you were not swinging well? Is it that...
No, let me come in. First day, I wasn't patting well.
Okay.
Second day also, it's up and down. I can't complain about second day. Third day was like the same thing, not patting well. But the final day, the pattern just cracked. Yeah, so I was just moving.
What happened that what happened that you were not patting well? This was the Goldfish Championship that you won last year.
Yeah.
But I'll be asking you in a bit about how the experience was like. But now I want to find out what happened that you were not patting well.
Sometimes it happens like that. Sometimes too much. Let's say
Pressure, anxiety.
no, not pressure. Too careful.
Okay.
Too careful. Sometimes if you are too careful, if you want to, sometimes if you want to give a space.
Okay.
Like I want to take a lead and give a space.
Okay.
You're putting tension on yourself. Like sometimes everything you want to go for it, and if you miss it, you start panicking. So it happened to me first, second day, but I have that experience. I saw myself like, you are doing this mistake. Just come down and do it right. So,
Did your caddy tell you that you were making a mistake?
Yeah. Because I have a caddy that I play with him always, travel with him always. So when he saw something, he just prompted me that, could you come down? You are doing this mistake. Take your time.
But it is nice to be a caddy, because if you are traveling and you travel with him,
It happens.
You played in 4 different courses. What was the experience like?
That experience is I never had that experience before, but I enjoyed this experience that I played last week. That PGA tour, 4 different golf courses. It's not easy. It never happened anywhere in the world.
Oh wow!
That you play this golf course today, this one tomorrow, and this one Thursday. And it never happened. But I enjoyed the experience.
So, what did it teach you?
A lot. That I should keep on working hard. Yeah.
No, I've been to the Achimota golf course, and I've had the opportunity of seeing how their golf course is. I've not seen that of the Takwa golf course and all that. Daman, and then the Otunfo golf course and all that. Will you be going for the Otunfo golf course?
Unfortunately, Otunfo tournament and the US Open qualifier, it crashed.
Okay.
The date is the same date, so I can't
make it.
Yeah, I can't make it.
Okay, just before that, this is just a trophy. Just give us a brief experience about this.
Yeah.
Tell me about the trophy.
It's nice. Yeah, I love the trophy. I like the trophy. It's nice, very nice trophy.
You took the trophy and you took some money too?
Of course, yes. After the trophy, you have to take something home. It's not only the trophy, but the trophy is
big money.
Yeah, I would say it's not that big, but it's okay. It's okay.
You see, we've been told that because people invest more into football, there are other sporting disciplines that are neglected, just like golf. Earlier, I asked about whether it is a sport for the elite, people who are rich out there. And you are telling us that no, it's not for people who are rich. Even the ordinary person, let me put it that way, can also. But if you talk about somewhere 2005, paying 500 Ghana cedis then, sounds like it was actually huge sums of money in 2002.
2002. Even that money, I haven't paid myself. Some white man pay for me, because at that time I don't have that money to pay.
You couldn't afford it. So if I'm aspiring to play golf, what should I do?
What I would say is if you want to play golf, serious golf, just walk into the golf course, ask for professional, and tell him everything. He will know where to start you from.
I want to get something clear. I'm a caddy, right? I'm citing my example as you, me being your caddy. Yeah. We are playing the sport. Yeah. I don't understand. So how do I tell you that you've made a mistake, A or B?
For you to start a caddy, you will know, but time goes on, you will know.
Okay.
Because you learn, and every year, every half of the year, we have a tournament for the caddies.
Okay.
We give, every golf course have a tournament for the caddy half of the year.
Okay.
Yes, that month, I think June or July, yeah, we give a 1 week for the caddies to play free golf.
Okay.
If you are a caddy, you are a caddy.
Okay.
I'll give my golf bag to you. I'll give you a golf balls to go out there and train for 1 week. And the Sunday of the last, I would say 1 week, the Sunday, it will be the tournament day. So from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to Saturday, you train with your colleagues. Like all the caddies will train together,
yeah.
And the Sunday, all the caddies also will play the tournament.
So this brings me back to the conversation of having interest in the sport. As an ordinary person seated out there, so you're telling me an interesting story. You're someone who started as a caddy. You're someone who started as a poor person out there. Let me put it that way. And now through golf, you've traveled all over the world. Through golf, so many opportunities have been opened for you.
Yeah.
What sort of advice would you give to me?
I would say go in there and try your best. Try your chances.
Must I start as a caddy?
No, not caddy only. You can go and learn it proper from the professionals.
Okay.
They'll take you through everything.
So walk us through your own journey.
Come again?
Take us through your own journey. No. How they took you through. How they took you through the processes.
I would say as
like you mentioned earlier, yes.
Like I was a caddy before. I turned as a
professional?
No, as a golf.
Okay.
Amateur golfer.
Okay.
And later, a professor saw me that I'm doing well, and he said I can join the pro. You want to help me to join the pro? I joined as a pro.
Yes.
And from there, I was playing small tournaments around the country. Ghana, let's say Ghana.
Okay.
We play Kumasi, Achimota, Tema.
Okay.
And one white man saw me that I'm doing well.
Okay.
And he said, okay, I want to help you to take your professional career
to professional level.
Yeah, to professional level. And I said, okay, I agreed. I want to also take my professional career as to the bigger level.
Yeah.
And I said, what I will need. So I go back to my coach. I went back to my coach and I asked my coach. My coach said, okay, if you want to go that far, that means we have a golf school in South Africa. You can go there and learn one or two things and add it to your game. That one will push you more up. So
you have gone to a golf school. We'll come back and talk about how lucrative golf is, because it is one of the most neglected sports in the country, because there's this perception we all carry about it. He has already erased some of those perceptions that we've carried about golf. But when we go back when we go for a break and we do come back, we'll be asking him some questions regarding how you, the ordinary person out there, can also get into golf.
you.
Welcome back from another special edition of Prime Sports. Here with me, Muftau Nabila Abdullah. We still have the PGA champion, Mr. Kojo Barnni, speaking to us. Like I mentioned earlier, he will continue to address some of the perceptions we carry about golf in this country. He has already erased some of them, but now we'll go to him to tell us some more. You were talking to us about how you went to South Africa to learn all these things. It appears you have an advantage over the people you play against.
No.
Because you learned it. You learned the theoretical aspect of it, and then you're not practicing it. It makes it much easier for you.
It's not easy. Golf is not easy game. It's not easy.
You just swing there.
It's not just like that.
Okay.
It's not just like that.
Okay.
Everybody saw it, see it. You just swing, but it's not like that.
So what goes into the swinging and what goes into the play?
How to position yourself, how to think, how to read the wind. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You see, you understand. Yeah, a lot.
So how do you position yourself?
You have to position yourself well. It's like you are driving.
Okay.
You can't just go left and right. You have to just hold your steer, keep it firm, and go straight.
So you talked about also just like you are trying here.
Yes. Something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well informed, well educated. You also talked about the wind.
Yeah.
Sometimes the movement of the wind is something you cannot understand. It moves to and fro.
Yeah.
So how do you study yourself to know that this is the direction of the wind? Let me hit it that way.
Yeah, always where you can take some of the grass and throw it up.
Okay.
And see the wind direction.
Okay.
And you position yourself well, and you hold your club well. So that's how it goes.
I also heard something interesting about you. When you are going to play, you often remove the bat without letting your other opponent know the one you removed.
Yes, of course. Sometimes people study your club.
Okay.
Yeah, your number of your club, your club distance to also judge. Like, the guy shoots 7 iron here. Okay. Let me add one, or let me drop one more. Then maybe he will take 8 or he will take 6.
Okay.
So always, to be a smart person, you have to cover your club and take it out and play.
No. If the person, okay.
Let me. Me church we move. Me church we move.
Okay.
Crab no share a bag in a beer on a number and a beer on a speed echo.
Okay.
A beer on a high to echo.
Okay.
And yes, a club say a club just say Nina could the same distance, a beer and distance echo. Until go on a confuser. What me share club now were using not their picking idea.
Okay.
What you say? Until at times we are in the my opponent in a club no way na e wo mse nya one na e bo 1-on-1 on more ball competition, all right. But so obesha wo so dey abone dey know just because more doors and more field than so always okoba no way obo wi adam market.
But the main switch conversation kakra let me just find out. Osha, you about golf, right?
Yeah.
From a very young level to this stage of your life, golf has actually helped you a lot. Can golf actually help our Ghanaian setting, our educational setting and all that?
Golf beboa Ghana bebre say apan betuni at golf so you the golf beko schools. You the bekan schools
okay.
Near professionals on beko school. Akwa share golf say 2 hours, say 3 hours krana. Because countries be golf. I'm a countries in Apija.
Okay.
Yeah, we say South Africa. Golf. Apija Krono pa. Apija Krono. Oshe PGA. South Africans be brave. A true golf. Until a yes say abayan be shwe kakra. Say obeboa ama golf so Apija ko schools. Your professions ni be country ma. Omaye old kakra. And found so I old, but your professions be brave country. You bet me Edibia to school soon. Say 2 hours, 2 hours. Ubi anko 2 hours, 2 hours. My schools. Kaba work country in the park.
Minka say in the Ghanaian setting, I'll just say in the sub-Saharan setting. Obia, the dreams are about football. So, because at the end, I can get a club to move to Europe. At the end, I can get a club to move to Asia, to wherever. Yeah. But golf, which club can I join that will pay me?
Golf. The same, like I say, the same. Just a golf on you need club, but you will PGA. Also, bit my joining.
Okay.
Na ni nyina ye wo modern boss obbo modern a obi bit ma fa wo the tade a show Nike bit ma fa wo Adidas bit ma fa wo sponsors baby abonti home bit ma fa no matua wo se show mutade ne fa bo game no ti ni nyina ye yen enye football nkwa na abekese club we betom da bi golf so betimi se odu professional level oko abonten ho a anasa brofo ni hu a omuso pese o share omutade se the Tiger Woods Nike efa no maye ne sa se Tiger Woods no te se Nike for na page na do sa level ntini nyina ye wo player no me kura me de me hu betutu me de me
okay kasa me o kama ni kasa
me so me de me kura me hu be mfato ho se na menti se okokuma se a me fi secondary nipa bibre kakra ni me
okay
baby am sha che free na menti say nye go face na so mama we say go face Ghana
nti Ubo Nike right for Tiger Woods who your goal face
me a go face yes
oh really
yeah me a go face
and like Castor no me how did it all happen
2010 go face hosted Ghana Open award that mine
okay
yeah 2010 mekoi na mkowini 2010 Ghana Open and I go first a cast or pay professional bako a sponsor like obemana ye obabe the golf course so now at the same time as I sponsor no as I at the same time head pro like coaching obe coachi among for yeah juma honi ade nti me wini na mso manage me ho nti omu efrem omu tonsa frem me ma me no mu ekotran ase eyen hihye so mbe sponsor nti go face for na ba bia me ko bia omu ehwe me
nti every time you more check
oh of course and I did the home
na where then omo the mileage they deserve because tell an American work or Gabon work or Sierra Leone work or South Africa Ghanaians yet here we have a star but we know more of Tiger Woods more than you
go face for na de me call Gabon go face for na de me call Gabon
na Sierra Leone here
so o man na de me call
nti we'll move the conversation to the US Open you're going to participate very soon. But I'd like to understand how influential golfers have been for you. Or mobile life, man. How have they changed your life? And how have they changed your perception about golf?
Golfers can be a BBI, you know. Be a big.
Okay.
Golfers by my life, no be brave. Mama be brave asesa o me life no ma be brave mint me en kan nyina no ma be brave asesa o me life akwantu go for it is you see a sponsorship ankasa a sponsorship ankasa
that's even a proper sponsorship
a proper sponsorship enye make us obi ba be you say a proper sponsorship a proper sponsorship
so
every month biano they also your man or you be amount.
Into every month or more there.
Oh, no more be brave. Otia me car or ye no more be brave, mamma. Inti make us go face here. Said the Muhu Tiger Woods said the or tear go face the same thing. The same thing. So me too kwanya or munta de me share, but be me could be a go first.
This is very interesting. Yeah. So, in fact, conversation. Very soon you will go into the US.
US
Open. You are leaving Ghana on the 8th. I understand. Yeah. What should we expect?
Like I say, I'm say Abia. I want to be free. and was in BC MC Ghana for Betimenka. The academy because we need for support in time China mintimi nkonkodu na said the penono Yankopon boy benyana sa na de aba
honum na top level no
on top level minimpa yes minimpa say on the highest I obi Europe obi apese okokodu
and mama we are local champion
minimpa you local champion the Ghana anko you Ghana to the local there na admato Ghana ko mako animu pa
the Africa champion Africa we have so many champions, right?
Yeah, that never can.
Now we are local champion. Now, say we call USD, you need to do more than what you used to do.
Of course, and the minimum power. I say the mayor hand there. I say a training.
Okay.
Yeah, for me, a training because how the highest also we are serious. Yeah.
Into call US now. Only Tiger Woods na munko bo na other people.
No, okubo qualify round and son what could do. On my level, you qualify and son what could do because me a member of the World PGA.
Okay.
What you say? Inti afi na me kobo qualify e dey could do sa level.
Inti o message to Ghanaians any day.
So ni na some dem pai wo beta machi na de me kwakoye no. On the 13th, I bought championship and I bought qualified championship. Go face now. I bought like almost supporting BBM.
And saying one my tears here that about the impact golfers have had in your life.
Mr. Alfred. Government so emblem. What you say? Government so show government in front of me and show say. On the support be a government bit me their support golf yeah kwamont is I call US near they kwa try say they Ghana dey be do some pension or say government to me hwe na or support you e kwan bi so because ni na ye kɔ ne ba ni na ye ba o man na
mo pagya Ghana din
na ye kɔ so na no papa ba ha ya na ye dey ba si ntimi nja no ho or say ye de ba Ghana na ya be ye no ma kese so abo o man
na so one kwese dey bia ye be wechi every single story bia ye be can say ye tiefo na ye hwefo
ye kan ahwefo is o person me you adwuma yo ma o
me twi ye to me kasa na me di when I
mix
me try I'll just crucify tree no more control gone too soon at trees. We'll be speaking to Mr. Kojo Barnni and very soon he will leave in the shores of Ghana all the way to the US for the US Open World Qualifiers, right? And like he mentioned, he needs the support of Ghanaians to ensure that he comes back with should I call it a medal or something that will just lift the name of Ghana so high? We know a lot about players like he mentioned, Tiger Woods, but we have a champion seated before us right here, and we don't know anything about him. Quite like we've always promised, we are a channel that goes beyond just being a television station, and we'll continue to bring you the best of content that serves your interest. It's been a pleasure coming your way. We'll once again be here at a time to bring you another special edition of Prime Sports. I am Muftau Nabila Abdullahi, and my guest today has been the Professional Golfers Association champion, Mr. Kojo Barnni. Thanks very much for joining us here.